Hey, what's up, everybody? Widgie tapping in for another Court Chat. Today, just kind of wanted to go over a little portion of my life and kind of share with you guys insight that I gained kind of through my adolescent years. You know, as many of you know, I was on an entrepreneurial spirit when I was young. Started my own business, kind of outselling school vending machines. It really started because when I was young, things were exponentially cheaper. You could get a 5-pack of gum for 25 cents. Turns out in school, each one of those pieces of gum was worth $1. So off of 25 cents, I'm making $5, insane profit margins, right? Then, go to Costco, Sam's Club, take inventory for boxes of candy. I can charge kind of double for what's in the vending machine or what they don't have in the vending machine because only I have access to this. So that's where my mindset started off when I was young. And then because I moved around so much, in high school, I was in a different state almost every year of high school. So I moved around a whole lot as a kid. So I was really detached from those early childhood connections. People that had known each other since they were elementary, that shit was weird for me because it's wait till you touch reality and things are gonna be way different for you. So it wasn't until kind of after high school and thanks to the advent of technology and Facebook and whatnot, you're able to keep in touch with people from your childhood, but the only people that I work with that really kind of mattered to me. People were just kind of passers-by for me because again, I'd moved around a lot. But what this helped me understand was networking and kind of asset acquisition. And it's really kind of spy games. Again, assets and liabilities as far as people were concerned. You find a network to work your way into. To get into the network, you have to display an ability to provide value. This is what is going to be consistent throughout your life, especially for any kind of relationship that you want to have, professional, intimate, or otherwise. Value display. Can you do? So I was talking to the homegirl Turtle at work. There's a task that I really don't like doing. And if I can avoid it, I'll do my best to do so. So it's kind of on the lines of manipulation. I will be happy to take on work for other people if they'll handle this one task for me. And I was talking to Turtle about this, we were talking kind of about manipulation and how that works. Some people want without giving. I'm always coming with something to give. Hey, I have this to barter. I have this of value to barter for something that I need. It helps you get way past the BS. You know what I'm saying? Because I like win-wins. I like teamwork. We're going to engage in something that's going to be beneficial for the both of us. Most people, manipulation is based on use, but it's depleting for the other party. I'm willing to be of use. Listen to who I am. I'm a walking resource and a moving asset. Vibrant, exciting, willing to assist. I'm not obligated to though. I will choose to definitely help out and assist people, especially if they're helping themselves. I enjoy that. I'm a giver, I'm a producer, I'm an overproducer because it doesn't really take a lot to satisfy me. This was kind of something that I learned early on. So I had bigger and better things to live for. I lost some people when I was young. I wanted to live a life for them as well, because they were taken from us far too young. And this kind of goes into the adolescent years. I was telling her, by the time I was 16, 17, I was in bars. I was in the Fox and the Hound, hanging out, ordering drinks from the bartender, playing pool, hanging out with grown-ass adults. I'm 16, 17. You know what I'm saying? I just happened to have an in. I knew I stumbled into the right crowd. Homie got me in a couple times. and you frequent enough, they just let you come back. No ID needed, no everybody, this is where I come to appreciate being a regular. I like to go to the same places where I'm valued and appreciated. And then they know that I'm bringing value and appreciation as well. One of my favorite spots was this place, Sullivan's Steakhouse. On Tuesday, or maybe Thursday and Sunday, I think, they had happy hour. It's an upscale, classy restaurant, but their bar scene was amazing. They had like $5 martinis and $5 appetizers with like steak, the best burger in town. They had this little thing called Nochi, had no idea what that was. But I was in there so much, I got to know all the bartenders, most of the wait staff, all the GMs, and the head chef. And at some point, the chef came out and was like, I don't really want anything off the menu today. He's like, tell me what you want, I'll hook it up for you. I was like, for real? He's like, yeah, man, I got some time right now. You're in here all the time. And he whipped me up a nice shrimp dish off menu. This is what happens, when you bring value to a place, especially when you're appreciated, they'll return that value. So, later on, when I was a little bit older, probably around 24, I used to take my girl and her friends out. I would frequent these few different bars, VIP status, no wait time on drinks, always being attended to. And at some point, my girl's friend was like, you're boring, you always go to the same places. And I'm like, you never pay for anything while you're with me, so I really don't want to hear it. And it wasn't until years later that she valued that experience, because now she's got to buy her own drinks. Imagine that. You know what I'm saying? So those kind of things happen real young. So again, I'm going to Fox and the Hound playing pool. I learned to tip my bartender off top. This helps, you grease wheels, man. It's $10-20. Here, just keep an eye on me. They're looking for me to have an empty glass. You know what I'm saying? And then there's probably more at the end. Cause I'm young, I'm just living for me. I don't have a whole lot of expenses. I know how to work into places and just provide value. Again, walking resource, moving asset, vibrant, exciting, willing to assist, but not obligated. I like to give. I like to help, but I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? And that's some of that survivalist guilt stuff that people get trapped into. Oh, your family's down bad and this, that, and the other. My brother called me on some stuff the other day talking about what he should do in a particular situation. And I was like, I'm done fighting fires. So I'd be like, yeah, that's sad. I can be there for a little emotional support and lend an ear, but as far as getting involved, I'm out. Cause I'm kind of over it. I'm living in the last half of my life. I got a nice 30-40 years left in me. And I've done it for everybody that I cared about. I'm just kind of trying to kick it and enjoy my time. And as far as I'm concerned, I've earned that. So yeah, just those experiences and going around carrying yourself as a person of value and being open to lending that value and not just drain. What's the phrase? I like to pour into wells that I draw from. So I like to be replenishing. Then I can continue to draw from this resource. And it's harmonious relationships in the natural kingdom. That's what most relationships should be. We're harmoniously drawing from each other. We should be actively making use of each other. On some degree, there's this idea of reciprocal stuff. I'm not even looking for necessarily that. Yes, there might be things that I want you to do, but if you're gonna try and compete, you're gonna frazzle yourself because you have no idea what I'm willing to give. You know what I'm saying? Like those things happen in relationships. They can get competitive, and it's like, well, like there's no need for that. But like I would definitely appreciate you doing the things that I would ask you for. But like if it's scorekeeping and competition, I'm sure you're missing a ton of stuff. Cause I'm doing stuff while you're not looking. You know what I'm saying? Like this is how I garnish the respect that I get to amongst my peer group. I'm a nurturer by nature. I take care of the people that I care for. It's unmistakable. For like, and then again, repairing my cup and pouring into myself in the ways that I didn't know that I was lacking, I get to give so much more now. Had an awesome conversation with my daughter the other day. You know, she opened up to me about something that was really weighing on her. And to be able to provide her the safe space to do it means a lot to me. And that she could give in a safe environment. That means more than anything. I love this. I look forward to doing this for the rest of my days here. And like, be mindful of your time here. Let's say you make it to 80. The first 20, that's school. So you got a mid 40 and then a in 20. What are you gonna do with it? I just so happen to land on my dreams, man. And I'm just gonna enjoy it. Like I don't have these real concepts of like what most people would consider, I guess, romance. I'm not the best liar. I've never really been good at that shit, so I have to stand on truth, or rather I get to stand on truth. And like, it cultivates real relationships for me. Everybody can't stand my brand, and that's cool. You don't have to. As a matter of fact, I prefer being the cup of tea for the people that I can actually appreciate the taste and flavor. I am not for everybody. And this is not the gospel. I'm just sharing my experience. In high school, my brother used to throw elaborate parties because my mom would work overnights. I would be either upstairs ignoring everybody or work my way down in the kitchen to feed everybody. I like doing that. I like contributing. If you can teach. If you can build. If you can't, help move the stones, man. We're here to contribute. We're here to help each other. You can be selfish, but like you might have a bad time, because oftentimes the more that you focus on you, I forget how Jordan Peterson says it. It says something about how like that is depression. The more that you're focused on self, the probably more depression you'll incur, because it's about the real gratification. It's why you get into relationships, it's why you get into jobs, but you want to find win-win harmonious connections. And that's what I've looked forward to doing throughout my life, and I get to continue to provide that going into my later years. So just things to think about. I got to enjoy a lot of my life. I took big risks. I took big losses. I learned, I grew, I developed, I kept growing. I encourage you to do the same. That'll help you put your train on the tracks toward the destination that you want to be in for your life, man. Keep heading forward. Keep doing the work. It's gonna pay off. They said faith without works is dead. You can have faith, you can have hope, but if you're not working towards it, it don't matter. You can be moving your feet, but if you're staying in the same place, it won't matter. Take accountability for what you need to do. Do the things that you know you need to take care of. Keep moving forward. Wages out.